Well, I didn't leave y'all hanging, promise. We've been moving, been trying to get the studio set up the way that I want it to be. So, here you can see the new bench. That's where we're going to take you to right now. So, today's video is actually going to be a modification on some topwater frogs, adding trailers to those. I know that's something that we don't normally think about adding a trailer to at all. I have been tying a lot of just little foam ants this summer, but our local fishing spot has gotten to the point now where there's so many lily pads coming up that I really can't get the flies out like I used to. So what you'll need to be able to do this modification is a long curly tail bass worm, and all we're going to be using is the end of this. So I'm going to take just this thick part and the curly tail on the end of it, and then the rest we can save. We can throw that part that's left over onto a Ned rig and keep that little piece of soft plastic. I've often found this works very well once you put it on a jig head or a Ned head or something like that. But this lower portion is really handy for making these trailers on the frog. So I've got a couple of them. I'm going to go ahead and right at that section right here, I'm going to make our cut, snip it off, and so what you'll be left with is just that end. And this thick part is really great for adding a bait profile. So what I'm going to do is add both of them on either side here, and I'll hold it up and I'll show you the profile that it creates. Let me just snip the other one off right there. So I've got two of them. Even this in and of itself makes a great little tadpole bait in the spring and early summer like we're at right now. But what I'll show you here is just what I've been doing for these frog modifications is just stick it right on the end there and bring the hook down and bring that piece of soft plastic in underneath that soft frog body right there. So where I've got it sitting, you can see here where it is, and this is just going to be a trailer off to the back. Now let me get the other side on there and we'll show you what it looks like whenever we stand it up. Now you can use other trailers besides just these curly tail worms. Often I've found taking the claws off of some of your crawl baits, crawdad imitations, crayfish, those claws work really well too. But underneath here I'm going to slide this, just try to get these positioned, but it really does complete that profile. And when you hold it up, you can see that it you might need to play around with the positioning of them and get them so that they really do look like little frog thighs there. But this has gotten me more chases this summer than just about anything else, and it's not something that I normally think about adding a trailer to, one of these topwater frogs. I just had this white and blue one on there for daytimes, and so I found those sparkly blue trailers to go on the back of it in my box. But really, I mean, you could do this with any color frog and match those colors for the tail. But I just love how it looks when it swims through the water. It really has a presence in it, and it completes that profile there. So let this modification be one that you try out this summer, and let me know in the comments if this is working for you. But until next time, it's BHI Flies. We'll catch you on the next one.